What's happening, y'all? Okay, here's the deal. The thing is with the FEMA director, he was arrested because they found out. I don't know if you've heard, but the Marines were following a FEMA group. They didn't know that they were being followed. They caught them red-handed. The FEMA group was out there burying bodies. Men, women, and children. Many of them with bullet holes. Okay. Some of the FEMA people were taken down. Some of them gave up. The point is why they went and got the FEMA director is because they had correspondence from him to the people in the field. He said, do whatever you have to do. And they were out there burying bodies, allegedly, and also allegedly many of them with bullet holes. So, like I said, the firefight happened. Also, there was a helicopter that was shot down. The people that were running the show were in the helicopter. Now, the biggest point of this is all of the details, everything has to be mapped, documented, bit by bit. This happened, and this happened, that happened, then that happened. That has to be done. Everything has to be documented. Everyone who fired a shot, that has to be documented. Everyone, how many rounds they fired, that has to be documented. Do you understand what I'm telling you? All of this has to be put together before you will ever hear anything about it. The biggest thing on that is it's only going to be shown on any type of news that is the most boring, overnight kind of stuff. That's when they will say something about it, but they will say, oh, well, we reported on it, but it was overnight, a very little, just a few seconds. You get me? And then, they'll say they reported on it, but it'll be overnight to where nobody else is seeing it. So you need to look at alternative media. People need to get their head out of their butts and realize there are a lot of demons in this world that are willing to do things to other people and they don't care. We have them in our government. There are people around the world that have people on their payroll that do delete services, if you get my drift. Well, Trump is the one that they're trying to take down because he knows a lot of their secrets, a lot of the people that they deal with, and a lot of their backdoor dealings. Everybody also needs to get it through their head that the bad guys have people over here intertwined in our law enforcement, all of our judicial system, police, courts, federal, and all. Everybody's seeing how corrupt everything is. When they're willing to stand and think that they can just go untouched and lie to the American people, that right there just lets you know that their ego is through the roof. And what are they willing to do? They're finding out in Maui. That's why that the FEMA guy was taken down. Now, if he's a cold-blooded hard ass, he'll stay quiet and he'll probably, he's got a pill on him or something like that to where he'll self-delete. That's what most demons do. They will not be sitting around and be paraded around or anything like that, because it will be too humiliating for them, so they usually self-delete. It's just the way it is. But that is only part of the things that are starting to come out, y'all. And this stuff will get real deep, and it's going to be, like I said when I told you, you're going to be hearing things that you're not going to believe. That you cannot believe that there is that much evil in this world. But there is. The Chinese talk like, well, they don't care if they could lose a few million people, they'll be okay. So they're willing to send just a few million people to their death. So what do you think that they think about a couple of 100 million or a few 100 million? When you've got a billion people, you can lose 300 or 400 million and still have 6, 7, 800 million. Wow. There's people out there like that, y'all. And these are the people that we're dealing with. Like I said, Google the Clinton body bags. Start with that. There are a thing called black ops in the military, and yeah, DevGru operations, and yeah, and it's all through the DOJ. And if you think that the U.S. doesn't have people on their payroll that will do things, okay. But that's only part of it. It's going to be a while before this even comes out. If it even comes out, but when it does, they will not televise the court or anything like that. They will tell you in little snippets, and it will be when you're not watching. Yeah. It'll be when everybody's either at work or overnight, something like that, to when the biggest part of the people that are watching TVs and things like that, they're not really paying attention to it. God's honest truth, that's how they do it. They know when they have the most viewers and know when the people are watching them the most. So that's only part of it, y'all. I've got some other information about the tunnels here in U.S. and all that kind of deal that has been taking place. Like I said, that from the Texas Stadium, well, they're finding even more of them. So who knows where it's going to end? That's where that rabbit hole, once it goes down underneath, there's God knows where it could go. But this has only begun, and everything that's happening, it's going to come back and bite them in the ass, but it just depends on how much they pinch us. But they've done some horrible shit, y'all, and it's death penalty, capital kind of stuff. So hang in there. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the information that I'm hearing is wrong. But the people that I'm hearing it from, they know way, way more than I do. And I don't think I am wrong, and I don't think they are either. So we'll find out. But there is evil in this world, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. All you little pissy ass lefties. I wish I'd just shut up and learn to listen and learn. So, God bless the United States of America. Screw you commies, you know the drill. I'll be back. Y'all have a good one. Later.